So Utah is just clear full of Native American history. In fact, I am in an old corn crib or granary. I've been coming to this place since I was this big. And in today's episode, we're going to show you some of that history. Just come along for the ride. Bodie and I go from one end of the state to the other. We have a little mishap with the tire. We get that sorted out. We get on up the end of the state. On our way home the next day, we didn't want to go down this treacherous canyon. They're doing road construction and semi after semi after semi, and we just decided to take a little detour. And on that detour, we were able to see some of the most magnificent petroglyphs I've ever seen in my life. There's one wall that it's just amazing. Come along for the ride and enjoy the video. Good morning. We're here in central Utah, headed to northern Utah to deliver these cedar posts and get some lodge pole. Look at this. That tire is new and the tread just come off on the highway. So Bodie's gonna get the spare down. Perfect. Well, here we are trying to find tools to change this flat tire. Let me grab my little tool kit. Now this is pretty cool right here. This is a tool kit that's made by Fabrats, but I'm pretty sure I got a socket in here that's going to work. I think that's it right there. And before I left, I decided to throw my impact in. And Cade loaded my floor jack last night at the final hour, so we should be good to go. Let's see if this is gonna bust these lug nuts. We'll loosen a couple, and then we'll jack her up. This impact's not gonna bust them. Even though the tread's gone, we're gonna have to drive somewhere to find us a lug wrench to bust those free. Not good, but what do you do?
I'd say she looks new.
Yeah, that's pretty hugmo, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
We found a spot here in Castle Valley. Castle Valley Tires. They're gonna hook us up right now. Well, that was quick. Service with a smile. Well, we're back on the road. Castle Valley Supply hooked us up, and I cannot believe it. $113 with tax for a trailer tire. The last one I bought was 200 bucks. So kudos to Castle Valley right there. They did us a good job. We're back on the road. Should be seeing Bodie's little girly friend here in about an hour. So
shut up.
What? So we're just starting into Indian Canyon. This is one steep canyon. I actually blew my 06 Duramax up in this canyon, hauling a load similar to this. This is just straight up. There's a lot of tankers coming out of the oil field in the Uinta Basin. If we have good luck, we don't get behind a tanker, we can keep our momentum up and climb up out of this thing. This thing is steep and it's long and it's ugly. Shifted into 4 high, just in the event if you lost a rear U-joint, your front end would keep you from dying. So I like to climb up over this beast in 4 high and go off the other side in 4 high as well. I mean, this thing just keeps, this is where I blew my Duramax up right here. But this thing just keeps going and going and going. We're almost at the summit. This thing's just treacherous. Look how far down that would be. It's like way down there. This is the summit of Indian Canyon. We're at like 9,300 feet. And now we got to drop back down to like 5,000. So it's just as steep going down as it is coming up. Now we're behind a tanker or a gravel truck, I'm not sure. But they're doing road construction in this canyon too, which makes it worse. Holy crap. Forget this stuff. I'm gonna let them get ahead of me. Bodie, this is just nuts. I don't want to ride my brakes all the way down. And look at this, we got semi after semi after semi coming and going. This is one crazy canyon.
I think you should just stay in there. You're gonna get behind more now.
I'm gonna let him get ahead of me a ways and then I'll pull back in. So we were able to get around those belly dumps. I think they're full of gravel or something. We're behind a couple of semis and they're just rolling down the road. Finally back to highway speeds. There are just semis in front of us, semis behind us. This canyon is a crazy busy canyon. Well, we made her. We just dropped out of Indian Canyon into Duchesne, and right up here's the dollar store. That's Bodie's destination. That's where his little girly friend's gonna pick him up.
Just turn this off.
No, keep it on.
No.
We've got all the cedar posts unloaded. Now we're here at the mill loading the turn stuff that I needed for a client of mine to do a deck rebuild. So I've got plenty of deck space. We may as well utilize that deck space and get some more stuff, not go home empty-handed. We're gonna finish loading up here and then I'm gonna go back to where I dropped the cedar posts off and finish off my load there. Just bring as much of the natural log as I can home with the bark on it. Tomorrow's gonna be a fun day. Bodie and I gonna go down 9 Mile Canyon. We want to bypass Indian Canyon. That was treacherous. We got all loaded up. Bodie spent the day with his little girly friend. Now we're getting ready to go down 9 Mile Canyon and show you guys some cool stuff. How was it, Bode?
It was good.
Was it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you look tired. Did you stay up all night?
No.
No? Just half the night?
Yeah.
Well, the pavement just ended. We're headed down 9 Mile Canyon. It's pretty steep. We're gonna have to take her slow. We'll show you some of this canyon as we head down it. Well, that was a fun little canyon. Dirt. Now we're going to go this way and then look at some petroglyphs, then we'll go back Wellington way. Do you know how to speak Fremont or Anasazi? You can't translate. Well, here we are. Check this out. Looks like a hunting scene. The dude with the bow and arrow. Looks like bighorn sheep, mountain goats or something. I'm not sure what they are. And then down here, not sure what that one is. Any of you want to try to translate? Then you come along here, look at this, here's another hunting scene there. Got some bighorn sheep or some mountain goats. And then here, that looks like a thunderbird right there. That looks like a Mayan calendar. This here, I'm not sure, it's a ladder of some kind. We got a buffalo there, a thunderbird, some more bighorn sheep, and more circular stuff. I'm not sure what that is. Some mountain range. And then, of course, you got a bunch of modern graffiti crap that people have to throw in the mix. I don't know why they would deface something like this that's thousands of years old. But this is pretty cool. I think it was the Fremont Indians here. We had Anasazi further south down in southern Utah. We're still up northern Utah. And this is called 9 Mile Canyon. Beautiful, beautiful spot. If you're ever in this area, it's worth the drive. This canyon is just amazing. So there's some pretty cool petroglyphs going on here. I'm not sure what they mean. This is where they did a lot of hunting because the scene seemed to be geared around hunting. It's pretty cool stuff. Lots of animals. The Fremont graffiti just keeps on giving. Check this wall out right here. This is so cool. We've got this guy down in southern Utah. I've seen him before. And then a lot of deer, bighorn sheep, more hunting right over here. That looks like it could be a buffalo, not sure. We have a lot of the same petroglyphs down in southern Utah as they have right here. Pretty crazy. Oh yeah, I've seen this guy too. This guy right here, I've seen him. He's got the horns. That is pretty cool. I don't translate Fremont, but I think these guys were hunter-gatherers. Found some buffalo here. These are way cool. They're kind of hidden by this big old boulder, but on a ladder too. Check this out. Got a buffalo, 2 buffalo, some kind of a ladder, and then looks like an elk, maybe some more buffalo. So I'm sure there were buffalo in this area back in the day when these Fremont Indians were living here. I'm gonna move on around this side. There's some more pretty cool petroglyphs. Not sure what's going on there, but we've got more bighorn sheep. It's just some other cool looking things. I'm not sure what they all are, but they're pretty cool. And then I'm not sure what that is, but looks kind of like a T-bird maybe. So what do you think, Bode? What do you think this is here? Looks like a horse.
A donkey.
And we got bighorn sheep. Got another bison.
I think these ones are man-made. Not like these ones are like modern.
Well, I don't know. I've seen that like down in our area. I don't know what's going on there. Some kind. No, we've got some of this stuff down home. This 9 Mile Canyon is just rich in Native American history. If you're ever in northern Utah, this is 9 Mile Canyon out of Price or Wellington. You ought to stop by and check this place out. It's pretty amazing. This is worth coming and checking out. We appreciate you watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.